Hey family, hey Billionaire Squad, it's your girl Donna the B, and I'm back with a few marketing tips. All right, so today, I don't know why it looked crazy, huh? Anyways, guys, so it's the blinds. The blinds are making me look crazy. It's like, you only can see this part. Let me see if I put it down with what happened before we go over these marketing tips. Good morning, good morning. Ooh, almost made me in the live. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep it how it was. All right, family. So we're here today. We're talking about marketing tips, and I'm just gonna tell y'all a little bit about what I did today. And I'm going to organize my contacts that I got. So as you all know, I am the baddest business consultant in the game, and I also have a tax company. I've been doing taxes for 8 years. So today, because the tax season is about to start up and go crazy, I actually went out to I marketed to businesses today. A lot of people probably think like, oh, that's backwards. If you are a tax preparer, you should be marketing to tax clients, right? But I always been a B2B type of girl, business to business type of girl. I do business to consumer marketing, but I like to do business to business marketing because for starters, I feel like the referrals are going to be easily converted. Why? Because their customers, whatever business that I'm marketing to, their customers trust them already. These are basically warm leads, if you want to say, so to speak. It just means that these are customers who are have already basically been serviced and that are happy, and they are more, to me, they would trust the business that they're with, their word, to go ahead and say, hey, I partner with this other business. If you like to get your taxes done over there, just let them know I sent you. To me, that's a warm lead, because these are not people that I don't know. Even though I don't know them generally, they are already warm leads, basically. So somebody who I don't know, who doesn't know me, who might need their taxes done, if they don't know me, they might be a little bit more, they might need a little bit more to become, thank you so much. They might need a little bit more to become interested, simply because the tax industry is very, very, thank you for the hearts. Basically, like the tax industry is a very high level security industry, to where people don't just trust everybody with their information. If y'all can like the live, thank you so much. So I wanted to just give y'all this tip, right? So what I did today is I made sure I marked out exactly what type of people I wanted to talk to. And I know y'all hear this all the time, but I'm gonna tell y'all from my experience as a new business owner. I did make the mistake before of thinking that I could help everybody because I had a service that everybody needed, right? And so when you try to help everybody, most times out of 10, you're not really helping anyone. You know what I'm saying? So when I was trying to help everybody, I was getting clients, but it wasn't as massive because I wasn't targeting a specific audience. Thank you. You're so beautiful. You're so cute. Thank you. Let me see if I change it to over here. I think that, okay, so we're gonna sit right here because I don't want the light to be distracting. So when I decided to narrow down who I was going to help, it's becoming 10 times more easier for me. So what I did today, I narrowed down exactly what type of customer I wanted to find today, and then once, I ain't gonna tell you what my target audience is, but once I found out what audience I wanted to target today. Good morning, everyone. King Grayson. I don't know the other name on here. All right. So look, so what I did was this morning, I decided that I wanted to target businesses, okay? Because any day of the week, I can go out and target my ideal customer, but today I went a more strategic approach, and I want to give this approach to you guys so maybe it can help you in your business or your networking in general. And this can go for all ages, because even though it's school hours, I literally saw a little boy out there. He had to be every bit of 14, 15. He was on the corner selling waters, okay? So people are hustling and making money and starting businesses very, very young. So I'm just going to put this out there. You can take it if you want. You can leave it if you want. So anyways, today I decided to set aside the promoting to my ideal customer, and I decided to target small businesses. Why? Because small businesses are what? Always looking for a way to make money. Always looking for a way to make money. So what I did was I looked up my target audience, and then I looked up where would I find these people at. And so once I looked up where I will find these people at, I went into those businesses and I sat down and I asked them, I said, hey, I'd like to collaborate with you and offer a service to your customers. And we can do the collaboration two ways. I can send you my customers and you can send me yours. So I wasn't collaborating with other businesses that does the same thing that I do. So I just recently went to a real estate company, and so they rent houses, right? So if I have a young lady who comes to me and she gets her taxes done and her money, she's trying to look to either start a business or to move with her children, get her children a nice house, I'm going to send my customer to my real estate connect. And in return, my real estate connect is going to send his customers that he rent houses to me to get their taxes done, right? So we just bartered. That's one way that we can collaborate. The second way we're going to collaborate is that as a business, if they want me to put their flyers inside of their business, every person that comes to me and mentions their business, I will then write a check out to that business. Okay. At the end of tax season, all of the referrals that came from that business, I write a check to that business. So those are two ways that I decided that I was going to network with other businesses today. And you'll be surprised the type of businesses that I found. And so I'm actually about to write down everything that I have to do, because, you know, when you in a network, you got to bring something to the table, and you got to be active, you got to be present, and you got to show people like, hey, you're not just coming around to take, you are coming to give as well. So the real estate company that I just went to, they told me that every, let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, I think it's on here. Let's see. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. At 6:30, join our 3-day real estate auction series. We just went through that. But he's doing his different. He's saying that he have a program where you find the deal, they fund the deal, and then we split it 50-50. So that's a nice partnership right there. I think that was pretty cool. And I actually spoke to the owner. No gatekeepers. So once me and the owner have an agreement, it's up and stuck, baby. Okay, where's the address? Let's see what questions you guys have. Is anybody here that is looking to collaborate this tax season? You can even be an influencer and you want to promote my business. You can also get paid that way, or you can refer. You can, you know, get some flyers and stuff, and you can promote, and every person that comes using your name, I will pay you $50 to $100. Anybody who receives 2,000 or more, you will get paid $100. Anybody who gets 2,000 or less, you will get $50. So just think about how easy and how quick you can be making money without actually clocking in and working for it. Also, as a business consultant, I am helping people to start new businesses and get their businesses funded, as far as like structuring you properly so you can even be looked at and considered for money. You are talking so softly right now. I love it. Hey, y'all funny. If y'all love me so much, please support, because it's not like I'm just asking for anything. I'm asking y'all to support my business. Follow me on Instagram at Donnathebillionaire, and always check my community posts, because there's always collaborations that I'm doing. I'm not only collaborating with my with my tax business, I'm also collaborating with, you feel hypnotized? Okay. I'm not only collaborating with my tax business, but I am a business consultant, and I start people from scratch, all the way from LLC to business funding, okay? Nothing more calm than a feminine woman. Ooh, love that. Y'all, if y'all really know me though, y'all know I got two sides. I'm really sweet, I am, and I'm really calm for real, but I got fire in me though. It really depends what it is. Like stupidity and maturity, some stuff just flip me off. It just flips me clean off, y'all. Nothing more unattractive than an immature man. Says save the other side for the women. The mean side, save that for the women. I'm nice to my girlies unless they try me. All right, so Wednesday, 9 a.m. I have to be here. And then that's every Wednesday. And then Tuesday, 6:30. Let me see the address, because the address is not on the flyer. Come on, talk to me, y'all. Don't just sit here and look at me. Talk to me. I totally understand. I hate dumb, ignorant stuff. I'm trying to learn patience though, but like it's different levels. Because if it's somebody who up in your personal space, it's a little bit more irritating, only because they in your personal space. You got to deal with them on a daily basis, and I'm trying to learn how to still deal with that and not like flip out. Because my thing is, once you know something about somebody, what is the point of flipping out on them? But it's just like in the moment, stupidity is frustrating. In the moment, it is frustrating, and a lot of times it's all because people are not patient enough to process information, and they don't even know how to use their ears. A lot of people got ears and don't know how to use them, okay? You don't supposed to hear stuff so it can bounce off. You're supposed to process it. You're supposed to really run it back, process it, ask questions if you need to, but you're supposed to sit with the information and take the pieces that you need and do right with the information. You don't supposed to just receive information and do nothing with it. Like, because that means somebody just talking and it's hitting a brick wall every time. You just talking and you're draining your energy, and it's not even being received. You know what I'm saying? So if you get to a point where you feel like a person is not receiving, yeah. Hey, whoever said sup, sister, NTZ Claude, not sure who that is. Good afternoon, Derek. Derek Chaney. King Grayson, please stop today. What is the subject matter of this chat? I was giving y'all a networking gem because we all should be out here building some type of business, period. And I feel like the only reason why people are afraid to start businesses is because they do not know how to gain clientele. And we can go through many levels of building clientele, because I have many ways of marketing, okay? We don't just go straight to digital ads. In-person, boots on the ground marketing is some of the best marketing ever, because once you build that real physical relationship with people, y'all energies connect if possible. Now, if it's somebody you don't connect with, that's a different story. Thank you for the likes, everybody. It just went from 7 to 10 real quick, and it's not even 10 people on here. But that's how I know that YouTube don't always show the numbers on time, because it could look like 7 on here right now, but that can be 7 people going out and coming back in and going out and coming back in. Then when I close this out, it'll be like 200 and something views. So I don't know, neither here nor there. But thank y'all so much. I'm trying to read y'all comments before I say anything else. She got a point. Got a point about what, y'all? A lot of people have a brain without common sense. I guess common sense ain't so common. Say it. Say it. But anyways, so thank you, whoever liking. I appreciate y'all so much. But anyway, the topic of the discussion was the networking tactics, because like I said, a lot of people feel like they don't know how to go out and get customers, but sometimes you can skip over that step, so to speak, if you know how to communicate with other business owners. Because if two business owners have the same goal in mind and they don't mind sharing customer bases, that's gonna 10 times your business, because the customers this other person has, hey everybody, the customers that this other person has have already been warmed up for you. The customers know this person, they're comfortable with this person, they trust this person, they've already done business with this other person. So the moment this other business owner says, hey, customer of 5 years, I really would like for you to check out my homegirl who does taxes, 9 times out of 10 they're going to follow suit, because they already trust the person that is referring them. That word of mouth is a lot more reliable than you just running ads, or you just putting flyers in somebody's mailbox. A lot of times when people see flyers in their mailbox, they look at them, they might be interested for a while, and then if they really need the service, they're going to keep the contact information and use it. What am I into? One moment. So if they really like the information, they're going to use it. And if they like the information but they don't need it right now, they're going to put the flyer somewhere where they can find it and go back to it. It might get lost, it might get thrown in the trash, they might actually keep it. The other half is going to actually come back for the flyer, and the other half might not ever see the flyer again. Then it's going to be some people who are not interested at all, and they're going to throw it away, right? So that means if you can get more warm leads than cold leads, you might want to do it that way. And that's why I like to go to other business owners, whether it be barbershops, whether it be, today I actually went to some homeless shelters to see if I can offer my program to the company itself, because they are already helping people. They're already doing what I'm doing. And so they already have a market for it. They already have people who are coming there for career development and coming there for workforce readiness, or whatever the case is. So they already have a pool of people who are already ready to hear what I have to say. So I think that was just a no-brainer for me to go to some community development places, some career training places, and just collaborate with the program directors. That way it's like, hey, I like to implement something in your program. I have a career opportunity, a way for these young ladies or whoever to make money. And you pitch your program to them, and they can be all for it or they cannot be all for it. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to, now that's nonprofit agencies. When it comes to an actual business, a profitable business, they are more likely to be interested. Simply because you're doing what you're paying them. Every business intention is to make money. So if you already a business owner coming in there telling them, hey, if you like to share your customers with me, I'll pay you for every person. A business owner is going to jump on that, because they're already waking up every day, opening their doors to make money. And so now you're coming and offering them more money. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that was a interesting marketing tactic. Today has been phenomenal, period, because God is intentional. And even outside of the things that I did that I knew to do, God still placed people in my path to assist me, to be obedient to him regarding me, and to use their resources to help me. I literally had a lady this morning, and I'm gonna post this on my ministry channel because I already made the video. I had a lady this morning, y'all. She ran up on me like she knew me. And I do this to people. But when she did it to me, I was kind of thrown, because I'm not from here. You know what I'm saying? I was literally in Wawa getting a coffee. And she came in Wawa screaming my name. And I'm trying to figure out, how did this lady know my name? Then I had to think about it. I have a Donnathebillionaire magnet on my car. So she came in the gas station and she said, "Are you Donna?" How did she pick me out of all people? But probably because of how I was dressed. And it's only God that told me to get dressed and put this on today. God told me today, when I go out marketing, don't just wear no jogging pants and a shirt, get dressed. And so I knew it was going to be like a professional day, but I didn't exactly know what I was going to do. So she came up in the gas station and she was like, "Are you Donna?" And I was like, okay, should I say yes or no? But I was like, yeah. And she was like, I don't want to be funny, but I was looking inside your car and I saw such and such and blah, 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 and I was like, okay, cool. And then she just started asking me about my business. She started asking me about my beauty products, because y'all know I got a beauty business as well. But I have a case of lashes sitting on my front seat. So she came in there and she asked me about, she said, do you sell lashes or blah, blah, blah? And I'm like, yeah, that's just my passion. But I'm actually a business consultant and I do taxes. I've been doing taxes for 8 years. And she's an older woman. She was really like, she wasn't a gatekeeper. Man, she was fire. She was like, she didn't let me pay for my coffee. She paid for my coffee, and then she was like, she's a vet, she's a veteran, and she networked with a lot of veteran women, and she have events where she bring us all together, networking events. And then she told me like she just got a $50,000 grant for her business, and she connected me with another person, just gave me their name and their number. It's like God literally sent her there to help me. She didn't do nothing. Good morning. Thank you for my $5. Y'all about to make me cry. Anyways. Aww. I heard you got a connection to Santa. I need an emotionally mature wife. Aw, please put in a request for me. Aw. Emotionally mature wife, that's a good thing to ask for. Do you know men don't really ask for those that type of thing? What kind of man are you though for you to be asking for an emotionally mature wife? You can type that in the comments and we're gonna go over that in a minute. So I'm gonna finish telling my story. So, and thank you so much for my gifts. I appreciate all of y'all. It's been, y'all make my heart so warm. It's been people subscribing to my YouTube channel. It's been people becoming members to my YouTube channel. I'm so thankful for y'all. Hey, say hello, beautiful. Emotionally mature wife while still believing in Santa Claus. Y'all don't start. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber more than anything. I just told that to my friend today because she's like, oh, she makes so much money on TikTok. I haven't really dived into the TikTok money yet because I've been building my YouTube platform for a whole 2 years now, and I'm monetized now, so I'm very thankful. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate y'all. I worked on myself hard and long. I'm healed, reflected, and offer as much as someone can offer back. That is beautiful. That's rule number one. I feel like a lot of people don't actually do the self-work. They think that they can have this idea of this person in their mind that they want to be with. Oh, Jesus, my phone. I don't want it to die on us. They have this idea in their mind of this person that they want to be with, but they have not done the self-work to be equal to the person that they asking for. You get what I'm saying? So you can't say that you want a healed woman, but you're an emotionally unstable man. You get what I'm saying? You have to do the work because it take work to be where we at. If you part of the billionaire squad, y'all know that we inspirational. We about our finances. We about our business. So it takes character building. It takes stripping of your old self. It takes hard work. It takes not caring what other people think. It takes not being afraid to be the weird one out the crowd because you want to do something other than, you know what I'm saying, like be lazy and not really do nothing for real. Like it takes sacrifice to finally be on a frequency, on a high vibrational level. A lot of us kingdom kids, if y'all ever heard of Pretty Boss TV, we are literally, I think I heard her one day say something about we are like in 5D, and I didn't necessarily know what that meant until I started to realize that when I'm around other people, not only just their vibrations, but their thought processes and their interests and they drive and stuff is a lot. It's not where ours is. And it's not that we're better than other people, but we have put in the work. We've made the sacrifices. We have literally died to our old selves. The old me was fast money in a whole different way. You know what I'm saying? I had to put that down and get me some legit money. But anyways, so look, let me finish this up. So after the lady gave me the contact information, She then told me about an influencer that was really big in Tampa, and that she was like, look, this girl just helped somebody that I know get 20,000. All she did was promote their business on her page. So I'm gonna hit her up. I'm gonna see how much her promo is, and I'm hoping that she's not working with no other tax preparers, because people who I collaborate with, I do want them to exclusively work with me. So if y'all got good followings, if y'all are influential, make sure y'all reach out to me, because if y'all help me promote the business, or if y'all refer people to me, I will pay you. All right, so yeah, today was just a really beautiful day. I can't even lie. And then the business owner from the tax company, the real estate company that I went to, this is card right here. And he when God tell you to do something, just do it. Congratulations on 5 years of sobriety, George. Woo! But anyways, have what? I don't know. I think y'all playing in my comments. I ain't got time for this today. Rest in peace, George Floyd. I don't know who making this. We gonna put some of these comments. I'm finna stop y'all from being able to comment. I'm from Detroit, baby. I'm from Detroit. I'm a Detroit princess. You hear me? But anyways, so I talked to y'all about my experience today. Oh, the real estate owner. I think it was because how I approached him as an owner to an owner, and I also think it was because of how I was dressed today. But God told me to put that on. He was like, put on professional clothing, because literally, like, when I go outside to network, I be going to hit certain parking lots, put my flyers and stuff like that, or I turn on my Lyft app and I drive people around, because you never know who's getting in your car. I live right by the airport, you feel me? So it's like, I like to drive people around, and I listen to them. I greet them, I talk to them, and I listen to them, and I see what it is that they need, and then I give them my business card. And I met some of the most resourceful people I can say. I'm talking about, I met all type of people just driving them around, because you fail to realize, oh, you from city of popular people? A little bit. So you never know who's getting in your car, because a lot of times these people are not just needing rides because they broke or don't have a car or whatever. Some people be just traveling. Some people cars in the shop. It's so crazy. I took this guy to pick his car up. I dropped him off at the dealership the other day. He said his car had been in the shop for I want to say for like 3 days. He tipped me $34 just to take him to the dealer to pick up his car. You know what I'm saying? So Lyft is way more than a ride share. Lyft is a networking tool. Lyft has put food on many people's tables. You know what I'm saying? So just consider, if you what I like about Lyft is I'm not from here. I only been here for 1 year. And so Lyft is not only a networking tool, it shows me where to go. Like, I didn't know about none of the suburban areas before I started doing Lyft. I didn't know about certain business, what is it called, establishments and stuff like that. Doing Lyft has put me in a place where my eyes has been open to many things. I've met some really nice people, and I like it. I really do like it. Okay, so let's see what y'all got to say. But anyway, when I came in there, y'all, he treated me like I was a partner that he knew. He shook my hand. He sat me down. He gave me the flyer. He said, I don't have no problem sending referrals to you. You know what I'm saying? And he's a business owner. He already has influence. He already has customers. He does real estate classes 3 days a week. You know what I'm saying? So he already have a client base. And not even just him. It's been multiple places that I went today, was nothing but God. You hear me? Nothing but God. Favor on my life. Favor all over me, because people opened up the door and treated me as the way God told them to. You know? And I'm very appreciative. Let me read some of these comments. You ain't lie. You think you making me mad? Talk about I need to go to the gym. No, honey is thick. I do need to go to the gym, and when I do go, I'm probably only gonna do core anyways. Redlining. What the heck? Oh. Alright. So let me just write this stuff down. I already did this one. Who else? I'm gonna just take this card, but I'm gonna write it down anyway. Talk to me, y'all. Ask me any business questions, any financial questions, any investing questions. Actually, today I logged into the market. As y'all know, we always supposed to be on the market by 9:30 in the morning. What is this? Hi, Donna. I just sent you the details on how we can connect you with business owners. Nice. I'll call them back later. I keep missing their call. I got a meeting tomorrow. Let me write this down. With Xavier. Y'all, don't wait till next year to try to get y'all credit in order. Do it now. Because it's going to be so much money available to us. It's already so much money available to us. It's been so much. I love business owners that's about they chicken. You hear me? Huh? My credit consultant, we about to collab too. He said, I just added you to my calendar. Today when I saw them water boys out there selling their water, I told them, y'all better not never stop hustling. I don't care how many people tell y'all no. Get up again the next day and do it again. And every time I see them, I'm going to give them whatever money I got on me, because that's real hustle. That's something I have not even done yet. Stood on the corner and sold my books, and stood on the corner and sold my lashes. If I have to, I will. But I be trying to do other stuff. And as a matter of fact, when I actually get me a location, a lot, or somewhere that I can sit and post up all day, I surely will. But I haven't done that. But that takes a lot of courage. That takes a lot of confidence. And it takes a lot of resilience, because you don't know how long them boys be on them corners with a lot of people driving past them telling them, no, they don't want no water. But then it's going to be people like me who believe in what they doing and who see what they doing and who going to help them. Half the time when I get them money, I don't even take the waters. It's just a simple fact. Y'all hustling out here. My kids get out early on Mondays and I be forgetting. They better be lucky I'll make them walk home. But my girls is bougie. They ain't ready for walking home yet. All right, Mr. Ramos. Man, when I say put God first, God first. I ain't putting nothing before God ever again in my life. I don't even care. But when I get married though, I hope that my husband is fully submitted to God, so that he understands like what it takes to be heavy in the spiritual realm. Because somebody who is not fully submitted to God, they always gonna have a conflict of interest. They always gonna be like, oh, like they're not gonna understand when you wake up in the middle of the night to pray. They're not gonna understand when you bust out and get your praise on. They ain't gonna understand consecration. They're not gonna understand fasting. They're not gonna understand nothing. But it's levels to life. And if you doing your spiritual work, baby, that's when the doors open up. Let's see. No, at 14 years old, you ain't even legally enough. You ain't even legal to really make money nowhere. So, like, every day going out to sell your waters and you going home at 14 years old. This boy was little. Like, I don't think he was no older than 13, 14 years old. So at 13, 14 years old, even if he was making $30 a day, I think that that's good for a 13-year-old. Like $150 at $150 at 13. I don't think I was making it at 13, maybe at 14. Because at 14, I was already hopped off the porch. Mm. All right. Less than minimum wage. James Freeman, you not talking about nothing. You just not talking about nothing. All right, so I got Ramos contact, I got this contact, and I definitely need to be at all these real estate classes. I need to make sure that I log in. Miss Lisa, she told me to call her back tomorrow. And what's this one? Home protection plan, 14-month coverage. $100 deductible per incident, due at the time of service. What kind of coverage? Home protection plan. I wonder, do they only service Florida? My house is not in Florida. It do say a home protection plan of Florida. Reading is fundamental. All right, y'all, what y'all talking about? All right, I hope that marketing tip actually helped y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank you for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video with a family member who you think needs it. Thank you. Jesus loves you too, girl. And if for any reason y'all want to link up, collaborate, and make some money, on either way, if you want to start a tax business, if you want to just be a referral partner, or if you want to promote my business on your social media, you also can make money that way. So with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell, and I will see y'all in